Hey everybody, Jason Huerkamp here with the Huerkamp Home Group, and more importantly, living in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we have a treat for you. We are in Burnsville, Minnesota, and we're specifically at Crystal Beach Park. You might hear a little bit of the wind in the background, but it is what it is today. Right behind me, you have Crystal Lake, and then off in the horizon behind that, you're going to have Buck Hill. A little known fact is Lindsey Vonn, the world famous downhill skier, actually got her start at Buck Hill along with a lot of other Olympic downhill racing athletes. Before we get started, you guys could do us a huge favor if you could subscribe to our channel. We'd love to get these videos out to people as fast as we can, right? We need the computer algorithm to say, hey, it's a good video. Also, smash that like button, and if you could, smash that bell also for notifications, because that'll help us get better content to all of you. We received tons of interest and inquiries about homes specifically in the Burnsville area, and so we want to get you some good facts and information about the city, and we're going to go into that right now. So let's get some general information about Burnsville, Minnesota. So the city itself is located directly south of Minneapolis, and it's just south of the Minnesota River. It's about a 20 to 30 minute drive to the downtown area, if you will, and all of the sports venues and so forth. It's a really, really easy commute and travel to work with the average Burnsvillian, I think that's the right word, it's about 24 minutes. Neighboring cities to Burnsville are going to be Bloomington to the north, Eagan to the east, Savage is going to be to the west, and then you're also going to have Apple Valley directly to the east. The population is about 64,000 people, and about 68% of them own their own homes. So we have a high ownership rate in the city of Burnsville. There's currently about 24,000 households, and the median income is pretty high. It sits right at about $76,000. The median house value in Burnsville itself is sitting currently in the high 300s, so you can still get an affordable home in Burnsville. The housing market is always shifting back and forth, you know, whether it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, there's always opportunities to own and live in the wonderful city of Burnsville, Minnesota. All right, so you've decided that you're interested in Burnsville, but you're not going to buy a house yet because you're a foodie like myself and you love food. Well, I don't blame you. Everybody loves food, and there's plenty of healthy options and there's plenty of maybe not so healthy options. So here in Burnsville, we have a great breakfast cafe, which is Gentian's Cafe. It's open for brunch, breakfast. Otherwise, if you're looking for something a little bit different than breakfast, Porter Creek Hardwood Grill and Steakhouse is an awesome place that if you want to go get some good craft cocktails, some really, really awesome smoked wings, that's a great place to go. There's also places like Chianti Italian Grill. There's Mediterranean Cruise Cafe, which is a Greek restaurant. Cameron Bay Restaurant, which is Asian inspired, or otherwise you could go to like the Buffalo Tap for American food and bar, food, if you will. So what we get at is Burnsville's got tons of option for food. You'll be able to find something that serves the palate that you're interested in, and it's just a really great place to have options to go out to different restaurants. So if you're interested in recreational activities or outdoor activities, let me tell you, you're in for a treat. Burnsville actually has 76 parks, and they include everything you're hoping for, from hiking trails to biking to cross-country skiing trails. There's absolutely something for everyone. You know, right behind me is a great beach, a great lake, and heck, even a downhill ski hill right here in Minnesota. And it's actually our biggest ski hill for vertical drop in the Twin Cities. There's also additional skating rinks, whether it be hockey, there's playgrounds, disc golf courses, plenty of athletic fields. Along with all the parks, there's actually 300 various bodies of water in Burnsville. They range in size from the biggest body of water being Crystal Lake right behind me, to the Minnesota River, to the north of where we're actually standing, there's water everywhere in this city. So the biggest lake like we talked about is Crystal behind me. It's got 700 acres in size. It's got a public boat launch. There's a public beach that's going to be awesome for swimming. It's got a really, really nice park attached to it. Also some fishing piers, which if you don't have a boat and you want to take the kids fishing or fishing yourself, there's plenty of options there. Sunset Pond is another great spot for people to hang out and really enjoy some nice time by the water. It's got a great walking trail around it that's just over 1 mile in length, and it's got plenty of nature and waterfall around that pond. So there's something for everybody, I guess, is what I'm getting to. Whether you're wanting to go down and hit the slopes, or if you're wanting to just enjoy a nice dip in the water, Burnsville has those recreational opportunities for you. So everybody wants to know where their kids are going to go to school. Well, let me tell you this. There's 3 fantastic options here in the city of Burnsville. First and foremost, the largest school district in all of Burnsville is going to be District 191, and about 70% of the students actually go to school in District 191. Second largest school district is going to be District 196. About 20% of the student body in Burnsville actually goes to 196. And last but not least is District 194, which is the Lakeville Public School District, and about 10% or so of the student body in Burnsville goes to the Lakeville School District. On top of that, there's charter schools in Burnsville, and there's a ton of other opportunities for your kids to get a great education. So rest assured, if you move to Burnsville, Minnesota, your kids are going to have a myriad of choices to get the proper education to get them to the next step in life. So if you're wondering about transportation, it's extremely easy to get around Burnsville, right? We have all sorts of different transportation types just to fit your needs. The Minnesota Valley Transportation Authority has a bus line that actually runs up and down 35, which is one of the main roads as far as freeways here in Burnsville. Additionally to that bus line can take you to all the surrounding cities. So there's also the Metro Orange line, which takes you right from Burnsville directly into downtown. So there are many different ways to get around the city, and being that we have 35, 35E, and Cedar in close proximity, you're never going to really have a hard time, really getting anywhere unless we get a foot of snow on the ground, which definitely can happen in Minnesota. But rest assured that very next day you can be driving 70 miles an hour down the freeway. So Burnsville overall is a great city in the metro area. We see plenty of homes popping up for people like yourself to be part of this wonderful city. So make sure you use our Google form and provide us with some information so we can contact you about helping you make the move yourself. So thanks for tuning into Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs, whether it be buying or selling, or maybe even have a question about a rental. Let us know, and we'll be happy to help you in any way we can.